Hi guys, it's Dawn from Let's Make a Mess today. How are you doing? Well, this is going to be kind of a part two, but not really. I made my, my last video I shared some jelly printing on these really awful business envelopes. I just cut them. They weren't used, so I just cut the sides and opened them up and then tried to do as much jelly plating on each side that I could. I also did a couple of these, but like so, bigger envelopes. And I did some 8.5 by 11 paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together a little business card envelope, but I'm doing it differently than I did last time. And the last one that I did, I just used business-sized envelopes only. But, I want to move on a little bit. And so we're going to use different colors, different sizes, and I'm going to use just a little different idea. So what I'm doing is I put together 4 signatures here. They're not finished, but these are some of the 8.5 by 11s that I did, and I'm using those as my cover. And then I added the envelopes to it, and I've already put the signatures together. Signatures, for those that don't know, are just folded sheets of paper that when you put them together, you open up a piece of paper and you find your fold, and then you put another fold and you meet it, at the exact same place. Then you add another one in the exact same place, and then you add another one in the exact same place. And this is where you will do your sewing, right down the middle, and that then becomes a signature. It's just like a real book. They do that in books the same exact way if they sew it, or even if they glue it, and then they put all the signatures together like this, and then they sew them into the book, or they glue them into the book, or whatever. You can do it either way. So I'm going to go ahead and sew these in. These are going to be, I'm going to use a pamphlet stitch on these. But before I do, I started this cover. Isn't this cute? This cover is from a Valentine journal, and it's not dry and it's not done. I want to glitter it up. I want to do a few other little things to it. But once I was going over I just was swiping paint on it. Then I saw this little girl's face coming through, and I thought, I can't cover her up. She's too cute. So that's going to be the cover of our junk journal. Not done, but she's drying, and while that's drying, I just felt like doing some other stuff. And so I had some extra papers here that I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with. So I'm probably going to, I was thinking, add them to this in the form of a flower, in the form of just, I think what I'm going to do is, if I can find my scissors, is I'm just going to glue some in. I'll show you what I mean. I'm just going to glue some in. First off, I'm just going to start with these business. I'm going to use these up right here and put these in here because these are pretty and I don't want to waste them. So I'm going to just add them, pieces of them, to our journal before I get started with anything else. And I just wanted to share this part of the process with you guys. I don't necessarily like these blank pages, but I'm going to have to trim on here too. So I made sure that when I trim, this is going to get cut, or maybe not. Maybe I'll cut on the bottom. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to glue this in, and then we'll figure out how we're going to trim it later. I should be using my my handy dandy thing, but you know what? This is a junk journal, and to me, that gives me leeway to not be so perfect. I don't have to be perfect. I don't want to be perfect, so I will not be perfect. But I like this side. Which side do you like better? I like this side better, don't you? That side's dark, and I like this side, even though it's got the writing on it. Oh, I don't know now that I look at it. I actually do like this side better. Oh, boy, that's a toughie, isn't it? I think I'm going to go ahead and put this side down, because, yeah, why not? So I'm just going to glue this on here. So I'm just kind of adding some more color to the pages before I actually sew it, which is not normally how I roll, but I thought, well, why not? Why not? Just because it's not a big deal. This is a junk journal in and of its finest, right? So we'll clean it up as we go. So there's that. A little extra color. What do we need here? Probably a little extra color here too as well. So why don't I just cut this in half? Ooh, I could add a little pocket on this side, right? With that, I think I will. I think we'll just add a little pocket with this side. I am completely out of, yeah, see, that's going to be a little pocket, but then that will need color too. So, well, does it really? No, let's just leave it. You can always add color to it later or use it to write on. Let's just leave it. Let's leave some white space. And because I don't have very much, I have to get to the store. I don't have any Aleene's. I'm down to like the knit on my Aleene's. So we're just going to use this glue to put that in. I used kind of a thick line, so there we go. All right, perfect. Perfect enough, right? Because we can always go a little more. So there's going to be like a little pocket. Again, not perfect, doesn't have to be. Let me plug this in. It says a low battery. I've learned my lesson. Hopefully that's going to charge. All right, so there's that. Just adding some color here. And then I might do a couple of other little things to reinforce the seams. But again, this is a junk journal. It doesn't have to be anything. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think I'll just add that right there. How about just some color right here, like so? What do you think? Just glue it in. Let's just glue it in. Let's see. I think I'll just go ahead and add it right. Maybe like so. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We'll put that on both pages, so we'll add a little color to the other side that I was kind of worried about. Oh, I love this glue. Okay, so I'm going to go like so. And then it'll also reinforce that centerpiece. There we go. There, we took care of 2 birds with 1 stone on that little baby. Oh, it feels good to be here again, you guys, crafting away, making a mess. That's exactly what we're doing today. We're making a mess. So there, I love that. Okay, so there's that. So then see that added a little bit more color. Okay, and I think that's fine for now. That's fine for now. And then we need a little bit of color on this one. We've got this to do that. Ooh, I like this side. So let's just do something like so. Okay. And put that right there. Perfect. Perfect. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this little journal when I'm finished with it. I'm not sure yet. I just wanted to make sure that I showed you guys the steps. I'm going to have, sewing it in. And so you saw how we made the envelope. You can actually, you don't have to paint them the way I did with the jelly plate. The last time I did it, I used a, and I put that link in the bottom of my last video. For the last, I watercolored them. And I used crayon. And then, I wrote over it with crayon. And then wherever you put the watercolor, wherever the crayon is, it's called crayon resist. The watercolor won't go. So that was pretty cool. So, okay, so one signature is just about done. These are a work in progress. They're not done, but they're done. I like it like that. So there's that. See, it's real messy. And see, this is happening, and I was afraid that was going to happen. So we're going to reinforce these, and I'll show you how we're going to do that in a minute. Because I do want to, when I sew this, I don't want this to fall apart. And like I said earlier, when I was jelly plating on these, this paper didn't feel the greatest. So let's go ahead and reinforce this. So, hold on one minute. Guys, I'm back. We're going to go ahead. I got this Patagonia book, which I've kept it because I loved all of these pages like that. But I'm going to use this page for some of them. And I think that might be enough for this signature. And there's some other cool pages in here. I like this one. So this book there's no rhyme or reason. It's just, so what do we have here? We have, it is 8.5 by, well, I knew that, right? 8.5 by, I think it's like 6, right? 5.5. 8.5 by 5.5. Well, that'd be 8.5, 11. So 8.5 by 5.5. So here we go. We have 8.5. It doesn't really matter on this one because, right? No, we just need the 8.5 because we need it to be whatever width I want it. And I'm going to go with 2 inches. So let's make some 2-inch strips here. Actually, I'm going to make them 2.5 so that it'll give me some cutting room. So I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to fold this in half. I don't have a bone folder. You don't really need one, you guys. I've gotten along pretty well with that one. So we're going to fold this, and then I'm going to go ahead and make... I have some fancy scissors that I just buried somewhere. Any kind of fancy scissors or not. Oh, these are kind of funky fancy, aren't they? I'll just use them. I love them, but they might not work for this kind of... Oh, they're fine. See? And I don't... Doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. So there you go. Just a little bit like so. You know? And then we're going to take that and just add them as a, you know, it's kind of a lot of work to do. I don't think it has to be done on every single page, but I definitely think it needs to be done on these pages, right? So just to reinforce that a little bit. So get your glue, get your happy glue, get your happy glue, and it doesn't have to be perfect. In my world, non-perfect is perfect. You know what I mean? You guys, I don't do perfect well. I think it causes too much stress, and I don't see what the point is of having to be so darn perfect all the time. So there we go. And I'm even going to leave it up a little bit. It just adds interest. It's fine. But that's going to add it so that it's a little bit... See, now this piece is more secure. So there we go. So that just adds more texture. And again, we don't have to do every single page. I'm not doing the 8.5 by 11s. I'm just going to do the envelopes for sure. Let's do another one. Okay. 8.5, that's it. So I'm gonna go this way, and I'll go a little over 2.5, like 2.5. Fold it in half again. Just a little added texture, a little added stability. And a little added work that we love to do anyway. What the heck? All right. I like doing my pages. I haven't done pages like with these in a long time anyway. So it's something I like to do. So, yeah. Pretty. It's just interesting. Just adds a little something, something. Little something, something. Let it dry pretty good before we sew. So I'm just kind of putting together a few little things here. Just the bones of the book, you know. And then later we'll sew it in after I finish the cover and get a few more things in the book. And in the book. Okay. Cute. Perfect. And again, I don't care if this is lifting. To me, that's just texture. You can tuck something under it. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's perfect as is. Okay, so we've got a little bit of something added here, a little something added there, and a little more something added here. So this signature is not done by any means. I have to go through. There's other things I want to glue in here before we... I could just go ahead and wait till after we put it in the book, but yeah, I think I will. I think this one might just be ready to sew in. I think it is. So let's go ahead and let that dry. And let's do another one. Okay? I'll just use that page up. What the heck? Let's use this page now. 8.5. Put that off of there. You should see my art space. It's a wonderful mess, you guys. I love it. I love it. See, that's a cool side too. But I like this side. It's bright. So yeah, those pretty pictures that you love, but you don't have any, you can't do anything with them. Just go ahead and make them little margin things for your binders, for your junk journals. Oh, that's a lovely case it's not working out well. But you know what? I ask you. Do you care? You? Not a bit. Not a bit. Not a bit, not a bit, not a bit. Get this sewn in. It's going to be so cool looking. I love that cover. She's so cute. Little, super cute little princess. Little princess junk journal. That's what somebody could use this for if they were into princesses. A little princess junk journal. Yeah. Cute. See? So cute. And then we have to do the same thing to this journal. We have to go through after I put these in. We have to go through and put some of this stuff in here, don't we? There's some other stuff to do. So let's finish this, then we'll glue up. And we can swap these around. You know, like this one right here can go in here. So they're not the exact same in both. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this one can go in here. And this one can go in here. And I mean, that looks better. You know what I mean? So now you have the two different kinds of things. You know? So that's actually, I like that better. So we'll do that. There. So one goes in here. And put this one on there. I'm actually creating right now. Can you believe it? You guys, usually I feel like all I'm ever doing anymore is open, and I'm not complaining, is opening Happy Mail, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, everybody's just going to say, when are you going to do something? Well, here it is. We're doing something. I'm having a ball. Having so much fun. I got the glue out. I got the paint out. I got the paper out. I am a happy mess maker right now. Very happy mess maker right now. So, yeah. You'll have that. So. Again, I might have to cut some of the top off. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go on that yet. But yeah, you have to do that. You have to do that. Oh, let's just, there we go. Who's going to know the difference, right, guys? All right, so now that we've got those on the two signatures, I've stopped for a minute because I got sidetracked when I noticed that this one does not have any. We have to, yeah, this part. We need something in there. We need something. I have it. These. Stick that right there. Oh, pretty. Yeah, so this junk journal, I'm thinking, might be the prize for May. I'll just send it out as my prize for everybody who sends me an ATC or a postcard or a small Happy Mail. Every month, everybody who sends me like an ATC or a postcard or a card or a little bit, you know, a small envelope of Happy Mail, I usually put them in for a drawing. And this might be the prize this month for the drawing. I don't know. You know, obviously there's other things too, but yeah, I think I'll just do that. We'll see how that plays out. I think that might be cool. What do you guys think? Is that a good idea? I think it is. I think you'll get a lot of good paper. A lot of, you know, you can rip this apart. And I am going to sew it in, though. But so what? You can still cut it apart and do whatever you want with it and use these for whatever you want to make out of them. It's yours at that point. You know what I mean? But just because it's sewn in doesn't mean you can't cut this page out and use it for tags or whatever you want. This is yours once I give it to you. It is, you know? I think I'll make that a, what do you call it, pocket of sorts. When I say pocket, I mean that lightly. I don't, yeah. Okay. Okay. Because this is not the most heavy-duty book, but it's fun. There. And then we need another scrappy for here. We're running out of scrappies. It's okay, I have more in the other room. I have tons and tons of scrap. I do. So I'm going to have to stop what I'm doing pretty soon here and get back to the real world, you guys. I got to get ready for work tomorrow. I've got to, I don't have to make my lunch. It's already made. I have to, because I was going to go in late today, but I did not because I spent some time with my daughter. But I do have to, I have to sweep up and stuff. You know, clean the place up a little bit. Not much. I don't have too much to do. We already got 2 signatures ready. Aren't these awesome? So, yeah. So these are, this one's ready to sew in. And this one's ready to sew in. It's all jelly plate. This is different than my last one. I don't know if I'm gonna, I might washi that, I might not, I don't know. A little pocket, a couple of little pockets in here. And then this one. Glue off there. Don't want that to stick. There we go. So there's 2 signatures ready to go. Let's do a third. Let's get these in there. So let's go ahead and start with this piece. Okay. So we have this one. That's pretty. That's actually not ugly. It's kind of beige though, isn't it? Let's do it. I need more color. We need more color. Ooh, no. Okay. Let me see. Let's find. I thought I pulled out another good piece on here, but what happened to it? Ooh, that'd be pretty. Oh, bingo. This side, right? You betcha. You betcha. Oh, I think I'll leave the blue. Oh, let's cut. Okay. Pretty. Super pretty. Look at my desk. I wonder if it's going to always be like this, even when I retire. I always picture myself being so organized and having everything sewed together and planned out for my videos. And, you know, and that's not too far off, you guys. Next year or two. It's going to be a different world for us over here at Let's Make a Mess. I'm sure we're still going to be making a major mess. Because look at me. I don't even know how not to, right? Okay. Alrighty. That's okay. Just, we want the color. So. Ooh. I think this is pretty on this side. Don't you? Yeah. Pretty. Oh yeah, I like that. On that side. Tis what it is. We don't care. That's so pretty. It's there. Okay. That's there. You can see what we have to do next, right, guys? Yep. Yes, sir, Bob. And stay out. Okay. Ooh, this will be pretty handy. I mean, you don't even have to have scissors like this. You can just use regular scissors or tear it. You know, tearing it would be very cool too, I think. So, just give it a good tear. Because again, this isn't about perfection. It's just about making a mess, having fun. Putting together a cute little journal that, you know, this didn't exist before you made it. So that's the best part of art. You know, you put something together and you're like, that didn't exist a minute ago. How awesome is that? I just think that's super cool, personally. Now I'm going to put one of these over here, and I'm going to snake one of these and put one of these on it. So that they're all, you know, kind of different. I'm going to be right back. Where were we? Where were we? Maybe I should go for a walk here in a little bit. I think I will. I didn't get out today at all. Like, not at all. It would not be good if I did not do that. Let's put it on here, lighten it up a little bit. You know. Pretty. Okay. So, let's put this back in the signature. Put that back up. And there we go. So there's that signature. But what we need to do before we let the signature go is we need to doctor it up a little bit. So we'll use this one here. Kind of spread it around a little bit. I'm wondering if I should use this other one too that I did. I mean, it's pretty for other things, but I kind of want to use it for this. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Okay. Boom. Help if I kept my place a little bit neater for you, but you guys know me by now. You know me by now. I'm just totally into it. The last thing I want to worry about right now is cleaning things up, because I just feel so good about even actually just being here doing this. You know? I haven't in so long. I haven't made any messes. It's been rough on me. Actually, I'm going to put that right there. I think that'd be cool. Actually, this way. Yeah. Okay. Isn't that cool? Yes, sir, Bob. Yes, sir, Bob. Goes there. And then we just have the back page. Put a little bit in there, I think. Yeah. So we've got that. We've got this. Really neat looking. Really neat looking. What a great bunch of paper just to have, you know. You don't have to doctor this up. You can just, even though I am going to sew it in, you know, you can still do other things with it because you tear it apart. It's like I said earlier, you just tear it apart. Rip it up. Rip it up, make it yours. Rip it up and make it yours. There we go. That's good. Okay, so another signature done. Done and done. So we got, well, not done, but you know what I mean. It's getting there. I wonder if I think 3 signatures is all this book is gonna get. Yeah, 3 signatures is all you're gonna get, Missy. Yeah. Because it's gonna be too big, see? Yeah, 3's it. So I will use the other one for something else. So these signatures are it. So these can go back into my stash to be used for other things. Right? Down to that. I love having all this extra. Look at these tags. Didn't they turn out nice? We can use these in this junk journal. I think I will. So, yeah. Oh, that's one of them that I did. Oh, wait. Look at that. I have extra ones of those. Oh, well. That's okay. That's okay. I might be able to just stick a couple more in here. But we'll just wait. This is enough. Because, see, I don't want you to get too thick because I do have to sew that. Okay. So there we go. We have the first inkling of our junk journal. See? That will go there, but not until after we sew it. Maybe. Maybe. I should say maybe. I should preface everything I say with maybe. Because I never stick to my guns, do I, you guys? That's who I am. I just don't. I just say, I'm going to do this, and then I do something. Then I get off on a tangent, and I do something else, and... But this, as you noticed, was a little bit big for this, so we have to measure this, and I want it to be a little smaller. So we need this to be, I'm going to go from here to here. No. From here to here. This is 7 3/4, so I want it to be about 7 1/2. This is the weird part. Okay. So let's move this over here so you can see what I'm chopping at. I'm chopping at the bit. Okay. So let's look at these. So it's got to be 7 what did I say? 7 3/4 or 7 1/2? 7 1/2. Okay, so what do we got? We've got like, so we need to take off like about 1 inch. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take off. Let me see this again. I want it to be 7 1/2, right? So I put a little piece of washi tape here to make it, so I don't forget. So I want it to be like right about there, right? So now that we have that, we're going to take each page individually and look at it, right? And so I would say that we can take off a little bit off of here. Quite a little bit. Is that right? Let me look at that again. That looks too short. A little short, isn't it? Let's go more like right there. Okay. About right. Okay, so right about like so. I'm gonna go a little bit bigger and then check it. Oops. There we go. And then check it. Oh, it's a good thing. Because that's just about right. Right there. So 7 3/4, I was right the first time. Stick my washi tape. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I kind of stick it so I don't forget, because otherwise I'll just really forget. I don't know why or how, but I do forget. So then we just leave it open, and we'll do this one. And I think I'm gonna cut it off of the side that doesn't have this, because I'd like to reinforce this one actually. It looks pretty good. Okay. I'll put that back in its holder. And then this one's got to be off the top here because we've got a pocket. Okay, fine. Just right. And this one is a, see, I'm trying not to get this piece, I guess. I guess I'm going to try not to get that piece. There we go. So is that's that? Yeah, that's that. So here we go. Here's our little signature all set to go. And I'm not worried about this because I might put tabs on here. I might. Might. See? This paper that we did today ended up kind of turning out pretty good, right? Not bad. Not terrible. Not terrible. There we go. So there's the first signature. Let's do that again. And take it apart. Piece by piece. Now this one's already ripped, but I'm going to go ahead and leave that because I'm going to go ahead and washi tape or glue that or something onto there, you know? So. One. And this one has a pocket, so we have to do it there again. There's two. Again, the pocket is up here. Not the pocket, but the window. Now what you can do is you can always put this down here like so. You know what I mean? So on one time you'll have that, and one time, and I think I'll do that. I'll switch it so this would be at the bottom, just for some to make it a little different. You know? Yeah. So I'll show you when I put this back together. And for those of that are wondering where I got this, see, I'm gonna do it like so. This chopper, I got it at a thrift store. It cost me, I think it was $8. I was like, oh, I thought it took my breath away. I went, because I didn't have a big one. I had that little tiny one, you know. So that was my first great big one. So I was very happy. So that's the second signature. Now we're just going to have 3 signatures, so that's not bad. And then we will sew them in. I might take a break before I do that, so I clean up my mess a little bit. I do like to clean up in between projects. I mean, yeah. Now this one I think is fine. I don't think it needs to be. Nope, it doesn't need to be cut at all. So just leave that open. There. Okay. And I think we will. So it's still a little wet right here. That's okay. I've really done. I mean, I started working on the cover before it was completely dry too. You guys, I was kind of rushing things today. I don't even know. Both sides are beautiful. It doesn't really matter. But let's go with this side because this has the, you know. So we'll go with that. So we'll go with that. Okay. So let's put this little guy back together. So we'll have one up on top. That's pretty. Put this down here like so. And then have this one up on the bottom. So there we go. All right. So now that we have that out of the way, oh, sorry, I'm really noisy, aren't I? So there's our 3 signatures. Some yummy border paper here. I don't think I'll throw that away. As a matter of fact, I might end up using some of that in here. But, so now what I'd like to do is I'm going to just go ahead and reinforce the windows right here. And I did have some washi tape just sitting here, but let me see if I can find a better match. So, hold on one second. I have a lot of washi tape. You guys have been more than generous with the washi, I have to tell you. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Wouldn't that be pretty? Because it is kind of a glamorous book, you know, with the fairy on the front. I think I'll do that because it is a glamorous little book with the with our little princess on the front. So let's use some princess washi tape. You see how sparkly that is? Isn't that pretty? I think that's beautiful. So let's go ahead and put some on here. There we go. I'm not going to be putting anything heavy on the pages because before I sew them, obviously. You know what I mean. And I'm going to go ahead and go as far as across as I want. That's about as far as I want to go. And I think I'll reinforce this side as well, just because it's going to be a little stickery. Right? It doesn't matter if it matches or not. Doesn't have, again, this is my world, you guys. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? And isn't that wonderful? So there. Not cute? I love it. And I might go ahead and just stick a couple of pieces here and there, you know, just to emulate it. You know? I think I will. I think I'll stick a piece right here. Because it's just so pretty. There. Love. Love, love, love. Okay, and let's go ahead. I think I have this one. I have this. This is pretty too. This green. That would be pretty on this one, wouldn't it? Let's use that. I have to put a little bit more on here too, maybe. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and see what I'm doing, guys. I'll go ahead and go across that. It's beautiful. I can't remember who sent this to me, but I fell in love, love, love with it. Now I'm happy to be putting it in something that's so cute. So, so cute. Makes me happy. There. Pretty. Okay. So that was right. So let's look at that again, and then let's add maybe. Let's just not overdo it right now. And then I am going to add some more sparkle to some of these pages. This one has some nice sparkle to it. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. So I'd like to add more sparkle to it. But again, I don't want to do too much to it. I'm kind of going to get carried away because I'm having so much fun in it right now. So I know, but it's going to be somebody else's. Maybe. Maybe. If you guys say, you know, that you'd like that, I don't know. Maybe you don't want it. So I don't know. Okay. So that one's good for now. That signature has been reinforced. Let's reinforce this one. Reinforce these guys. Let's see if I have another sparkle. I think there was like 4 colors. I don't remember. Oh, yep. That's pretty. It's so, so pretty. You guys, I'm in 7th heaven. Can you tell? I haven't been here in so long. I haven't played like this in so long. So my daughter was here quite most of the day, and then after she left, I haven't done anything but this. I said, you know what? This is what I'm doing today. I made a conscious decision. Oh, gosh. So pretty. Look at all this lovely color. Can you? I should stop. I'm probably obnoxiously happy in my mess right now. I can't help it. I just can't help it. Oh, this is not going to be almost gone, is it? No, I see a bunch on there. It's just hard to find the start. But that's okay. We have to. I have to find it. I can't not. So, sorry. I think I found it. Yep. So for some really awful, what do you call it, jelly plate images, they turned out really pretty in this book, I think, right? I mean, you know, so don't give up on your jelly plates. If I can make something kind of cute, so can you, right? I'm going to go ahead and put some of this on here because it's white, and I can. Just on one, just like that. Not a big deal. Okay, and then let's put some blue on this one. I know you're thinking green, but I want it to pop. I'm going with blue. I'm going with blue. And then I think I'll go ahead and post this so you guys are going to go, oh my God, jelly plate and a junk journal all in the same day. Yep. And then tomorrow night or the next couple of days, I can't promise when, we will sew it. And we will decorate it a little bit. And then we'll put it aside and you guys can tell me, would you like to see this as a drawing? Would you like to see it in my Etsy shop? Would you like me to throw it away? What do you want to see with this thing? I'd like to see it in the drawing, personally. I would like to see it in the drawing. I think that's a good spot for it. I'm eavesdropping on my neighbors. Shh. Darn it, they walked off. What are you gonna do? Ooh, I should put it right there. Put it, yeah. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it to Murgatroyd. This one's here. Boom. And then I have it glued right there, so we'll stick some there too. Why not? There we go. Okay. So what is this? I thought I did 3 of them. I thought I did 2 already. Oh, I didn't? Okay, this is just the second one? Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my marbles. I'm losing my marbles. Oh, I love this signature. I can't quit looking at it. Beautiful. Okay. Yes, we have another one to do. We have another one. Let's go ahead and use blue on this one as well. I don't know why I'm in a good mood today. Oh, wait, let me take that back. This is probably why. Because I don't, you know, I'm getting a little relaxation. And the other day I went to a movie. I saw the book club with Jane Fonda, Diane Keaton, Candice Bergman, and Mary Steenburgen. OMG, you guys. Go see it. Seriously, take a girlfriend. Don't, you know, I went with I went with Helene, my neighbor downstairs. You know, my little friend downstairs. We went together. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was hilarious. Look at this one that's getting all kind of funky, and I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, oh my gosh, it was so funny. Super cute, super funny, you know, just super everything. Actually, I do care. Let's fix that a little bit. I think I can. I think I can. There we go. There we go. I don't know why that decided to do that. I know why. That's fine. There we go. Perfect. That's good. It's going to be sewn in. We're not going to see it. We don't care. Okay. Okay, so there's one. This is good. And then what about this one? Let's use some let's use this one on here. Let's use the blue again. I think the blue would be good. Yeah. Notice how I don't really care if I get glue on anything else. I mean, it's just like, okay. Oh, what happened with that? What happened with that? There we go. I'm getting crazy. Now I'm just getting crazy. So tomorrow night we'll come home, or maybe even later tonight. It depends on how much I can get done in the place. And we'll sew her in. And then we'll just decorate a little bit more, not too much. But basically, so you can just get started on make some envelopes, make some pages, make some a couple signatures, find something that you want to use as a cover. Doesn't have to be anything. I used an old Valentine box. I loved those Valentine boxes. I kept a couple of them. I really have put them to good use as well. So do that, and then so yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's get a little piece down here. So I just think that'd be pretty. There. Okay. And then this page. Yeah, right here. So I'm reading a pretty good book right now. Another, like, this is the novel. This is the one that I read when I want to go to sleep, not when I want to learn anything. It's called Sweetwater, and it's by the author that wrote The Orphan Train. And she's one of the authors that was at that book conference that I went to a few weeks ago. So, yeah. I want to flip through this real quick. So, anyway, it's really good. It's called Sweetwater. If you happen to see it at the thrift store, pick it up. It's worth it. I have to read The Orphan Train. I haven't read that yet, so yeah. But I will definitely pick that one up. Oh, pretty. These will sew in nicely now. They feel much stronger. Okay, isn't that pretty? And I'll glue them out. And then these have been reinforced, so that's nice. Very interesting book. Journal. You know, a lot of fun. This is a little plain, isn't it? That's okay. We can work with that. We can work with that. So there's 1, 2. That's 3. That's good. No, I don't want to get too crazy with that. There's that. It's going to be a fun little journal. Little tuck spot here. You can make other little tuck spots as you go, or not. Like, again, you can take it apart and do what you want. I know what I'm going to do with these pages. So the white space, I have an idea. Imagine that. I'm just going to add a couple of little things to it, and then we're going to sew it in. So, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to do it before. I'm going to make some stuff up, and then I'm going to show it to you, and then we'll sew it in. So this will be the journal. This will be it when it's done. Isn't that cute? And I don't care if that hangs out a little bit. I might put a little thing on it or not. I'm not sure. But basically, I just went over the journal. It's real bumpy. It's, you know, it's not a perfect, it's a junk journal. So that's why I don't mind that it's a little bumpy. Okay? So anyway, you guys get started. Get your jelly plates out. Get your envelopes going. Get your everything going. I don't want to show you that part. It's not done. I don't want to show you that part. And you know what I mean? And then just get everything else. Get your, you know, washi tape out. Get your signatures in. Get to this point, and I'll be back tomorrow night, and we'll go ahead and we'll sew them in. And I'll post something on Facebook to get you going. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I sure did. Could you tell I was almost giddy. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.